To create what?
Like my second channel was a course channel. Like I put like live trading, me analyzing. Apart from that lifestyle that you see, like and stuff, but you see like content
Yeah, you
that's
can
like
do that.
Forex. So this is Dow Jones.
You can do that.
This is Dow Jones. We are on 30 minutes time frame. We're in New York session. New York session, I think it started 30 minutes ago. I was just looking at with when you opened. You can see here when you zoom in. If you're going to be scalping, because we're supposed to get in on this trade. Yes, the market didn't kind of come to what I expected. This is what I had expected was that since I saw that many were in here, the market would buy maybe to take them out and then have a fair move to the downside, but we didn't have that move. And it's okay to understand that the market won't do as you expected, as long as you make sure that your funds and money is always protected, right? So in the time frame that I'm checking right now, because I had already analyzed some bigger time frames and stuff. So now I just get to my 30-minute time frame to see what's happening in New York session, as well to check that the setup really, the market really dropped, but we couldn't enter, right? So now just want to check what setups can we catch going forward right now, because we missed it and stuff. So this area I'm not doing it anytime soon because it's a very prominent area. If you go to the 1 hour, I want to show you a reference of this area. This area was considered as an picker block. We can see it was an order block at some point. Market risk. Basically, you need to understand that your supplies and your demands or order block is basically the same concept as your support and resistance, right? So that's what I use them for. Many people just use them as points of anything and things like that. But I always don't do much a long time, right? So we can see that basically we can see just support and resistance, those areas. So we can see here it was resistance, then our resistance changed into support, and then it became support. Obviously now, after 2 or 3 more touches, I always expect that level to get pulled, right? So obviously right now, already I know that the market is going to come down, hence why even the setup was, I know that once the market goes to a certain level, once or twice, we need to break through that level, right? So on the 1 hour, we saw that's why I'm not doing this. So my 30 minutes. On the 30 minutes, we can see that we had a very strong bearish movement, but yet we still managed to come up. 15 minutes again. We're gonna go deeper into down lower time frames to think. So if you look at the structure here, right? If you look at the structure here, I want you guys to see properly something like this. Yeah. Yeah, me, I'm not a reader who plays for trading. Sorry. I'm South African and I'm very proud of being South African. Can you guys still hear me? So, so we had here almost something like those of you who know me, why this happened, and obviously why this drop happened, why the market here. Basically, I would say I'll be getting into the market. What mitigation is, let me explain it. You can see that obviously it came from downside and we have everything. It's all ICC indication, correlation, something like that, right? Then we have some mitigation is something where we build up the thing to then drop, right? If you really understand what mitigation understand, we had that sort of thing. We can also say in here as well. Here, we are also in here again. We're going to mitigation because slowly it's this. It's still the same pattern as that happened today. We had sharp downside move, and we have a mitigation building towards it and a drop, right? So basically, we're looking in for sales, but come here, look at it and see what's actually happening. right? We can see as well for those who are going to look for liquidation. Obviously, we can see what the liquidation points are. Right? Let me give me this one actually because I don't know my charts to be work out. I'm just gonna remove. Guys, can you hear me? I find I'm talking a whole lot of valuable stuff. As you guys are not. I'm not hearing. Guys, can you hear me? Inda. Hello. Hey. Hey. Is my mic on?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Oh, I thought maybe you guys can hear me. So yeah, basically then I'm gonna go to maybe my back to my 15 minutes. Went to my 15 minutes and I'm gonna say 5. So we can see here we
can hear you though. Geish. I don't know if you know properly because yeah. Sorry.
see which now obviously once is a combination where stage like your this is where now accuracy comes into play. And this is where we can get that salary. Here, I'm going to change the colors. This is the consolidation part. Right? This is the consolidation. And then now, this is the fake out part. Let me change it. It's color to yellow, pink, yeah, pink. And then now the real is this one, the undercoat. Okay. Right? That's the real move. The question is, how do we capitalize from the real move? How we can capitalize move is like, okay, I'd say let's go to the 3 million. Those are the 3 stages, right? We had a fake out here. You need to understand we had something like a fake out is basically like taking out liquidity, almost something like that we waited for yesterday, but it didn't come, but the market continued dropping. Maybe because we didn't go to smaller time frames, right? And the real move was something like this, right? And at the same time, it's very possible that we want right now in a what you call fake out, and the room is still coming to the upside, right? But the great thing is that now we have the advantage of going to the higher time frame. Can come to the higher time frame and try for better increase. Okay. So now, let's see to get a view actually happening. We broke down when we broke down here as well. We can get a glimpse that your market is failing to drop. You when we come down here, guys, it gives some time to analyzing and understanding and read the price. Price will never lie. And whatever we do, we don't predict, but we adapt to what the market is doing. The market is not it doesn't have any volume to push downward. Meaning it might want to take volume upwards before come down if it's them. That's the main view that they're having, right? So basically, I would say looking for entries would wait for like a simple structure if we're looking at taking buys. But right now, I'm not seeing a very clear setup. Hence why I'm not saying let's take any trade. Because remember, the main thing is to grow our accounts, not to gamble the accounts. We have to be probable with everything that we're doing right now, right? So, yeah, right now in the 10 minutes, you can see that the market doesn't have as much power as it has to have. So basically, what you do is basically try and look for ways that we can get so now I'm gonna and try and look with okay. We had a reaction from almost this zone. Many people might be looking to go long. We also broke out this here, and this might be also a second push trade. So basically, buys are valid if you look for a buy setup. Let me try and go to a daily and look for the bias as well. I want to see the bias as well on the daily. What's the bias? If you look at this formation, you'd understand that, oh, we broke out here, and what we're doing is kind of like, and still looking to fill in these red zones, right? So the bias would be to get a little bit higher and then maybe form a bearish candlestick that's going to bring us here. Okay. But the problem is we're not finding enough bearish power to show us that, yo, this is the right time to enter sell, right? I would say if you want to get into the market break, that current high, and this is the daily high, so yeah. Here are some lows that we currently have. And this is the low that it did. This is the low that it. So basically, I'm also looking at the open high low close. Yeah, open high low close. OHLC. OHLC is just this range, right? And if you look at it, and this is where the fit is also going to come.